Rolls-Royce is a luxury brand that symbolizes wealth and status. Its price alone is enough to give people goosebumps. Recently, Rolls-Royce is coming out with a black badge Rolls-Royce Ghost model, and people are obsessing over it. You literally cannot find one bad article about it online. People are drooling over the new design, many feature updates, and a lot more. This model is even more expensive than the Phantom Sedan, and even better. The black badge is nothing short of style, elegance, and most importantly, sportiness. Rolls-Royce's new Ghost black badge model has many different features, including the perfect air suspension to allow for safe and sound driving, but a freaky twist and turn environment. You can handle this beauty any way you like. Its many revolutionary features include the intelligence of this model and the thought put into crafting this one-of-a-kind piece. This model is edgier and over the top, but subtly, as you know, this generation wants to show off their insane wealth, but not too much. This model is the perfect way to symbolize one's status and expensive taste. From a V12 engine, thousands of paint and customization options, and powerful suspension, this model is coming to snatch all the buyers of Ford, Mercedes, and many other companies. But the main question arises from its price, as its price is just about enough to buy a fully furnished house. People are raising the question of whether such expensive vehicles should be allowed, and what heavenly features does this model include that makes it even better than buying a house. In this video, we will go through the process of finding every inch of detail in this model, and whether it is worth buying such an expensive car, especially if you do not have generational wealth to back up your impulsive car purchases. So without further ado, let's begin. A class of its own. When talking about Rolls-Royce, it is understood that the car is going to be modest and have a dignified class. The Rolls-Royce Black Badge is one of the few cars in the new generation of Rolls-Royce, but it encapsulates the authenticity of all its predecessors and is still unique with its modern approach. Let's examine its exterior. The exterior is the only thing people notice first when they see a Rolls-Royce moving in the streets. The exterior of this model resembles the previous ones, but it has many different underlying details that are quite refreshing and uncommon in Rolls-Royce models. The doors are classic Rolls-Royce style, and the wheels are standard sized. The Black Badge model replaces the dark chrome trim with the bright works of a standard Ghost model. This is what makes the color of this car unique, and you cannot find a car painted perfectly like in a Rolls-Royce model. The major excitement people have over this model is the insane customization options. You can make a Rolls-Royce your own by giving it a unique and never-seen-before color from the catalog of up to 44,000 paint options and more. A person who has enough money to buy the Rolls-Royce Black Badge will be rich enough to afford extravagant ventures like these. The front is bold and quirky as always, and remains to the true roots of its culture and heritage. The dash glows with 152 LED lights. The exquisite interior. The interior of this car is just as captivating as the exterior. From the moment of sitting in the Rolls-Royce to the moment of stepping out, one cannot resist thinking about the perfect interior and how classy everything looks. This model elongates the tradition of classic interiors, from the iDrive system to the vents at the front to the Spirit of Ecstasy and the iDrive knob. Everything feels classic and nothing is changed in this model. The classic and traditional interior makes this car a part of a long lineage, but at the same time, it has a spirit of its own. Many different features of the Rolls-Royce are pretty standard, like the Wi-Fi hotspot, the in-dash navigation, the Apple CarPlay, and a dual-screen rear seat infotainment system. This system is highly advanced and technological. The Rolls-Royce also has an 18-speaker bespoke stereo system with approximately 1,300 watts of power. Performance. Rolls-Royce is nothing short of a hungry beast when it comes to performance. The engine of this model is a 6.7-liter V12 engine that gives horsepower of 591. The torque given by this model is 664 pound-feet. The total weight of this model is approximately 5,445 pounds. And the MPG given by the Black Bridge is 12 city, 19 highway. The price. The price of this model is around $350,000, and it's a lot more than it seems. This price is also enough to buy an average home. It is obvious that with the customizations, the price hikes up to a couple more $1,000s. It is certain to say that this price is not reachable for the majority of the people in the world, reserving Rolls-Royce Black Bridge for the crazy rich. The driving of the Black Badge is magnificent. It is quieter and calms just like an EV. A ride home would feel like a massage in this model. The automatic transmission makes the car stable, and no bumps or shifts can be felt while driving the car. Just like its name, the Black Badge is like a ghost that is quieter and likes to breathe heavily. Another issue resolved is that there are no jerks in the movements or turns. Unlike many other models, driving the Rolls-Royce feels like a heavenly dream that is quiet and relaxing. The interior space. The back seats are not a bit spaced out, as the majority of the space is occupied by the front seats. Although the back seats have their storage compartment, the area is a bit tiny compared to the front seats, but I guess this is what you get for not driving the Rolls-Royce and trying to chill in the back. A literal perfection? From the aerodynamic technologies to the amazing infotainment, and even down to the mats and floor carpets, everything is aligned so well, and the elements of the model complement themselves. A perfect combo between class and power. The strength of this monster and how it would drive are absolutely in sync. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is the best version of Rolls or Royce? Rolls-Royce is different and knows how to understand car lovers, and that is why they give so many options to customize the car. Rolls-Royce is notably the only brand that gives buyers to have the option of customizing seat colors to purple and even matching contrasting switching. It also gives buyers the right to have 3 freaking different exterior colors at the same time. It also allows buyers to have a starlight headliner with a sky matching any important day. This way, Rolls-Royce forms a genuine connection with its buyers and entices them in a series of dress-up or cosplay and keeps its business going strong. Furthermore, Rolls-Royce Black Badge is the sports version of the Rolls-Royce Ghost, making it all the more powerful. It gives much more torque and horsepower as expected from sports cars. The HP of Rolls-Royce Standard Ghost is 563, with 620 pound-feet, whereas the HP of Rolls-Royce Black Badge is 591, with 664 pound-feet of torque, and the difference is massive. Black Badge is an overall superior model to the Standard Ghost. Now, let's move on to the few drawbacks that people online have been discussing. Some of these issues revolve around the air suspension control of the vehicle, while others say that it is not a spacious car compared to its price. I guess people are expecting all house privileges in a Rolls-Royce car. Many people also complain that the technology of this car is also a bit old-fashioned, and it needs to be revamped. But many are arguing that this is the classic nature of Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce is a car of luxury, comfort, and prestige. Whether you like it or not, Rolls-Royce has become a part of class and sophistication. Rolls-Royce's Ghost Black Badge model is out there to compete with all the car junkies out there to reclaim his rightful spot. The Ghost Black Badge is a piece of art, and it seems to be a car of the future. But the question of whether its huge price is justified for its remarkable features or is just a scam. This question is totally up to you to entertain. What do you think of this model? Is it actually worth the hype, or is it just another Rolls-Royce model people will forget about in the future? Let us know. And that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching to the end. See you next time. Bye!